It's not edible. José Andres shouted at Meghan as she forced Chicago volunteers to eat her moldy handmade cake. Viewers of Netflix's documentary series on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will surely remember the sweet story of Meghan pitching in at a community kitchen serving survivors of the Grenfell Tower disaster and ultimately helping them release a book of recipes, the proceeds from which went to further support the community. Now her next step into the charity cooking space has us wondering if she's about to pivot to full-time influencer. Volunteers for the charity World Central Kitchen in Chicago were surprised with a dessert baked by a celebrity chef of sorts, Meghan Markle. But when the volunteers were about to enjoy the cake, Chef José Andres promptly stopped him and told him that he needed to check the cake because it showed signs of mold. He stopped us before we could take our first bite, then he brought it into the kitchen to check it out and brought back a brand new cake, one volunteer said. Speaking to BBC Good Food, Chef José said, "I observed signs of mold on the bottom of Meghan's cake, so I threw it away and gave the volunteers another cake. They worked. The problem with moldy cake is that you can't eat the edges that look fine, because if there is mold then the whole cake is spoiled and the part we see with the naked eye is the starting point." Markle and Prince Harry, as part of their organization Archul Foundation, provided meals to Chicagoans through World Central Kitchen, an organization dedicated to fighting hunger founded by Chef José Andres. In a post shared by World Central Kitchen on Friday, volunteers for the charity through the YMCA Metropolitan Chicago and the Fat Shallot restaurant are pictured having a safely distanced lunch with women picking up meals. The charity also said that the Duke and Duchess shared a message of appreciation and support. According to Today, Markle and Harry's letter to the volunteers read, "We hope you enjoy the offering we baked for you, a small token of thanks, from our home to yours. Our hope with this effort is to show that, when we all participate, even the smallest actions can have a ripple effect. Even individual actions can impact the whole of us." Penguin Random House recently announced that Chef José Andres and his World Central Kitchen would be releasing its first cookbook to raise money for disaster relief efforts, and the volume features contributions from Michelle Obama, Aisha Curry, Guy Fieri, and the Duchess of Sussex. Specifically, the recipe for her favorite lemon olive oil cake, per people. She previously sent the treat to female restaurateurs in Chicago during the pandemic, noting that the lemons came from her backyard. Citrus is everywhere in Southern California, and Markle went to Northwestern, just outside Chicago, so it was kinda perfect. Andres and the Sussexes have collaborated on charitable efforts before, and the chef considers the couple his dear friends, as he told People previously. "I love them. For me, it is a pleasure to call them friends. All my life I have been trying to learn what exactly we are missing, because why is there still hunger? What are we missing? We have to make the most of the opportunities of goodness, and I believe that with people like Meghan and Harry, we can make it happen," Andres said. "The book comes out in September, and my birthday is in October, hint hint. No doubt this is a sincere gesture and a very yummy cake, but we also sense the soft launch of a lifestyle afoot, no?" Before she was a royal, Meghan Markle was involved in acting, charity, and like every other star of the era, blogging. She shuttered her site, The Tig, when she got with Harry, but is reportedly going to relaunch the platform sometime soon. She's reasserted herself as a fashion and podcasting icon already, but to truly dominate the lifestyle space, she'll also need a few signature recipes. It's not edible. José Andres shouted at Meghan as she forced Chicago volunteers to eat her moldy handmade cake. Viewers of Netflix's documentary series on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will surely remember the sweet story of Meghan pitching in at a community kitchen serving survivors of the Grenfell Tower disaster and ultimately helping them release a book of recipes, the proceeds from which went to further support the community. Now her next step into the charity cooking space has us wondering if she's about to pivot to full-time